little bit about fuel economy. There's all kinds of ways to get fuel economy. The Citroen SM, of course, small V6, 170 horse, very aerodynamic. Got about 20 to 25 miles per gallon. This is my 58 Saab, 3-cylinder, 2-stroke. It's got about, I would say, 25 to 30 miles per gallon. Mazda rotaries, of course, lightweight. Those got pretty good mileage. Fiat always had a good record. This is a Millicento. This is a 1959 Fiat, 1100 cc's. These were good for about 30, 35 miles per gallon. That's the Topolino, 1937. This is one of my favorite cars. This one got almost 50 miles per gallon, but you only had about 13.5 horsepower. So if you lived near a hill or even a speed bump, it was going to take you a little while to get over. But it is so cute. It's a wonderful car. But again, this is what people did before hybrids. So what do you do now if you don't want a hybrid? You want to get good fuel economy. Well, this is the latest thing. This is the very first one in the country. This is a Smart 4.2. I drove one of these in Spain. I was in Spain once, and I drove the Roadster, and my wife and I had it, and it was a lot of fun. It was a 4-cylinder. I think it's something like 900 cc's. They just brought it here to show me, so I've got a guy here from Smart. Ken, come on in here. Ken, how you doing? Ken, pronounce your last name again.
Kettenbiel.
Kettenbiel, that's right. That's correct.
Good German name.
Yeah, now tell us about this car.
This is the Smart 4.2, manufactured by Mercedes-Benz.
Okay.
The car will go on sale in January of 2008. We're looking at about 70 stores across the country. And as you were talking earlier, it gets great gas mileage, it's fun to drive, and has a lot of unique aspects to the vehicle.
You know, it's interesting. Whenever you, especially talk to Americans who don't know how to drive, they never talk about avoiding an accident. They always say, well, when I have my accident, and I always say, why do you assume you're going to have an accident? They always say, well, what if you get hit in this thing? But, you know, people never take into account, if this was a bigger car, how many times did you stop short and, ooh, you almost hit somebody by that much? And if you're a much bigger car, you might have had an accident. You might have been hit. A car like this, extremely lightweight, and obviously being a Mercedes, it has all the crash test features and everything. All you've done is just really chop off the front of the car, or the back of the car, and just left the basic cell. This has a whole safety cell like a regular Mercedes would have.
It does. The silver outline you see in the car is called the Tritium Safety Cell. It acts much like a roll cage in a NASCAR. So we've seen those horrific crashes on tracks. The driver gets out and does an interview. So that's what the silver outline of the vehicle is.
Yeah, so basically it's safe enough, but it's hard for, especially us Americans, to get over the psychology of we just like having that big giant tank around us. And it's not really necessary because, as I just said, you can avoid an accident, you can stop shorter. The lighter a vehicle is, the easier it is to stop, the easier it is to maneuver. How many horsepower is this thing?
This is 70 horse. It's a 1-liter 3-cylinder engine.
70 horse. Oh, it is 3-cylinder. It is. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was 3-cylinder. Now, I know in Europe they have a diesel version, right?
They do. They're testing some electric vehicles in the UK right now, and diesel, hybrid, and electric technology. It's all being explored. We don't know when we're going to see it in the States, but the gas-powered engine goes on sale.
And this one is a convertible version?
This is.
Show us how the top goes down.
The neat aspect of this vehicle, regardless of what speed you're driving, you can drop the top.
Good day, Mr. Bond.
That's the first.
We don't really drop the top. You just kind of peel it back a little bit.
That's the first position, and then it goes all the way back.
Oh, that goes all the way down. Look at that. Well, that's kind of cool.
And then JD's cross beams here.
Oh, those come out?
Pop out.
Oh,
like
so it does
this.
become a convertible. Look at that.
Totally. And
Where do you put those?
They fit right back here.
Okay.
In the trunk area, there's a position. Tells you left, right. Drop this in.
Wow.
Fits in there nicely. It does fit in there nicely.
Very cool.
There we go. That. You're on your way.
Oh, okay. Wow, very cool. Very cool. And what do these retail for?
This, the convertible here, the Cabriolet, retails for $16,590. We'll have a base model at $11,590, and then this model with the hardtop will be $13,590.
And what is your fuel mileage?
This, the car will is expected to achieve 40 plus city highway.
Yep,
right in the first in the front there.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Some assembly required. When you get yours, some assembly required.
Pop it right in the holder.
Oh, very cool.
Off and running.
All right, let's put the top back up again. What's the wheelbase on this car?
It is a little over 5 feet wide, 5 feet high, and a little under 9 feet long.
Oh, it is 9 feet long. It's not long.
just under 9 feet.
Yeah, I mean, psychologically, it takes a little getting used to. But it's kind of cool looking. I really enjoyed the one I had in Europe.
Anywhere you see black, you can pop these panels off very easily.
Why would I want to do that?
Change color. You wouldn't have to buy a brand new car.
Oh, okay. So
this is a real easy one, just the hood area there. But
you exchange for different body panels. Okay.
You can. The dealers will sell those when they open up. It takes about 2 to 4 hours if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Overseas in Europe, a lot of clubs get together. They meet for coffee and they do it themselves. So they'll swap out.
Okay, that's always important to me that my outfit match my car. Well, okay. I don't know. As a car enthusiast, I don't know if that thrills me. Oh, I can change the panel. But I guess that's pretty cool because I guess if you dent it or anything, you just go down and you buy one of the panels and you do your own body work.
Yep, these are dent-resistant plastic panels too,
Cool.
so you shouldn't run into too much of
Any
that.
ABS?
Yeah, it comes standard with 4 airbags, 2 in the front, 2 on the side, electronic stability program, and lock brakes.
Let's take it for a spin. It's got paddle shift. You can shift with the paddles.
You can, or use the stick.
All right, let's see what we got here. There's enough leg room. Well, it feels much bigger inside than obviously it seems from the outside. All you're driving here is the safety cell. You know, it goes pretty good. Okay, that's floored. Not bad. Certainly a lot faster than my Topolino. Very maneuverable. There you go. Look at the camera guy. He's going crazy. You know, it feels like you're driving a normal-sized car. Just because you don't have that front overhang and the rear overhang. And God, it's easy to park. It's easy to point. And look, you can go in circles. It's like a dog chasing its tail. Watch. Well, I can't say it can't turn around easy. You know, it's a great car if you just go to work every day or carry one other person. Obviously, you're not going to go on a camping trip with this thing because it's got a little bit of a trunk. You can carry some stuff in it, but not a whole lot. Maybe the problem is my cameraman just said this might be a good car for my sister. You know, you get that macho thing. You know, a lot of these guys that are like some kind of macho car. I don't know if cute works for a lot of guys, but being a fairly stable guy in my masculinity, I can handle cute. Cute's all right. Because I notice women go nuts. You drive this and they go, oh, what a cute car. So, something to take into account. Let's see how it goes around corners. That corner's pretty good. The cool thing is, I guess you can put the top down on the fly. Let's see how this works. That's kind of cool. You know, I just noticed I'm driving. I look over and people just smile when they see this thing. Ride's pretty nice. Transmission seems to hunt a little bit. You've got paddle shifters, but I don't know, a car like this, I either like a stick or an automatic. I'm not a big fan of these semi-automatics, but that's okay. Just put it in automatic and you go. Acceleration is not terrific, but as you would expect in a small car, it's certainly more than adequate. It's an impressive little vehicle, and it's a lot of fun. And hey, it makes people smile. This thing's pretty cool. I guess they'll be on sale sometime in January. Okay, so you can't do burnouts. But other than that, it's pretty cool. See you next week.